So, Laura, for you, what's one of the most creative things that you've seen that maybe you experienced, or maybe a client has experienced, or something that you're like, wow, that's like, I didn't even realize what was going on there, but makes a lot of sense?
So a couple things. So I have a friend that actually she's in healthcare. What she ends up doing is that, because of her schedule, and she's worked it out with her hospital to where she'll work 4 months, right? And then she'll take a month off, and she'll work 4 months and take a month off. And that's just kind of like how she has structured her life. And I think that's worked really well for her, because what it does is it says, I'm going to have this time of sprinting, and then I'm going to have a time of rest. And I thought that was, first off, like when I was working, like in my mind, I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, how can you just take a month off? Like, how does that even work? But it does work in her staffing model. So every organization is a little bit different. And so that has worked in her staffing model. So I think that's one component. The other one that, I think we often forget is I have a client who she was really burnt out and really struggling in her role, and she didn't know what to do. And so, for her, she went to her boss and said, I need to take a month off. I need to take 4 weeks off for my own health and be able to rest and recharge. She said, the worst thing they're going to say is no, but I have to ask for it because I don't know what else to do. My next choice is to resign. And they said yes. And she took the time, she rested. Honestly, she just rested during the time. Like, it wasn't even about going somewhere. She wasn't traveling. She was just honestly giving herself time to decompress. And she went back and she was ready to go and be re-engaged again. And so the lesson there that I really learned that I always like to share is just ask, because the worst that someone can tell you is no. But if you're not advocating for yourself, then nothing can change.